Hello everybody and welcome to my new heavily modded KSP series, and today we are going to be doing the first episode. So it is going to be called Beyond Kerbol. It is a science playthrough and it's going to be in hard mode. Again, we have a bunch of mods. These are all the mods right here. There's so many different types that you'll see them all pretty soon, but let's start. Okay, so here we're going to build our first rocket. It's going to be like standard KSP rocket. You all know it, you all love it. And let's get ready to launch the tin can. So, Bob Kimmin is sitting in his command chair. Okay, and here we go. We have takeoff off launch pad. So we are going to be trying to land in the water just a couple feet over there. First thing you can see, I have a couple visual mods installed, and also like that mod that makes it so that the KSC is like better and stuff. And so we're gonna tip over the rocket a bit. And that's to try and move the air around us so that our speed will go over enough to get into the water. So, okay, we're gonna start coming down now. So, let's deploy a parachute. Come on, parachute. What? Okay, so I actually have no idea how I survived that. So, I'm not using cheats or anything. I honestly have no idea. We hit the ground at 15 meters a second and nothing blew up. But anyways, Bob is super happy to be alive. And he's going to do an EVA and do some science. So now we're going to upgrade the tech tree to get new parts to make our rocket even better. So let's do that. Here we're going to add some liquid fuel, I think. So yeah, that's our first liquid fuel. That's the Swiffer engine. So this is going to be a much bigger rocket. And the goal of this rocket is not to get into orbit because we actually don't have heat shields. Oh, hang on, we just launched. But it's going to be to get into space and just come back down. So here we have four kinds of those little side boosters. We have a bunch more science now. And we're going to be taking off. So now we're kind of tipping over the side because we're going to go suborbital. But we're going to try and get as close to orbital as possible. Of course, we need to slow down, so we have the top engine, which, hang on, should be separating pretty soon. Okay, stage ran out of fuel. And separation, this engine right here, this stage, is going to be what slows us down, because we are right now moving at 1,500 meters a second. It's like 3,000 miles an hour, just off of the rough math. I know I probably got that wrong. Anyways, Bob goes on a quick EVA to see Kerbol beneath him, but he can't be out for too long because if he is, then he'll just come back down. So he gets back in, and we're gonna be. I guess he's just spinning the rocket for no reason. Well, at least he's happy. So we actually made it up to 110,000 meters. Okay, so we are doing our deceleration again to try and slow down as much as possible, and we are now back into the atmosphere. Okay, well, things are getting really hot, so we're gonna ignite our engine again to try and slow down all the extra speed. There we go. Woo! Good job, Bob. We're leading speed, and we deployed our parachute, so now we're just gonna land in the ocean for a soft landing, hopefully. Okay, we're gonna activate the engine again because, it just kind of cut me off, but we did some science in the ocean, and now we're gonna get survivability, so we have parachutes and general rocketry so that we have more rocket engines. So that's our heat shield right there, that's gonna protect us when we enter the atmosphere. Okay, so this is a new rocket, and we are done with it. What did I name it? I can't even see what I named it. But anyways, we are about to take off in the new rocket. We have Jebediah Kimmin as our pilot this time because we wanted more of a pilot instead of a scientist. But don't worry, Bob will be back pretty soon. And here we are taking off in the new rocket. This rocket's kind of slow, so let's just wait until we're higher up. Okay, wait, why is it shaking? Oh no, Jebediah is shaking too much. Jebediah, think of your kids. Okay, he separates the stage. Come on, Jebediah. I know you don't have any kids, but you have to think of them. Come on, Jebediah, activate the booster. What are you doing, Jebediah? We're reaching 100 meters a second. Jebediah, please stop it. Okay, we've activated. Oh, it exploded. Oh, Jebediah. Oh my gosh. Okay, Jebediah is still alive. And now we're going to build the new rocket that's hopefully going to be a bit more structurally sound. And so this one is a bit like slimmer and I don't know. But hopefully it should work. So we're taking off the pad a lot faster than we did in the last rocket. And, okay. So we have 3 side boosters that are solid fuel boosters, which means we can't turn them off. Okay, we're getting higher into the atmosphere, so we're going to be turning onto our side as we go higher up. Because this rocket, we're going to try and get into an orbit. Okay, we're experiencing heating. Okay, next stage, we're burning off to the side completely now. Now we're just going to learn some science fair, just to like see, I don't know. But hopefully we can get into an orbit with this rocket, and it won't end up like the last one. Okay, so here we're just plotting out our maneuver to get fully into orbit. So it's going to be, wow, it's a lot of density. So let's just wait until we're up there, and then hang on. Here we go. So we're speeding into orbit. I don't really have anything else to say for this, but yeah, here we are into orbit. So we're gonna keep on circling Kerbol, and yeah, you're just doing some more science. And Jebediah gets on his first ever EPA. Okay, now we're gonna decelerate back down to Kerbol, where we're gonna enter through its atmosphere pretty soon, so you should see that in a moment. Okay, here we go, through the atmosphere. Okay, it's getting kind of hot. Okay, oh my gosh, that's a lot of heat. Jebediah, you okay in there? Jebediah? Okay, so Jebediah has made it through, he's made it through re-entry, so now he's gonna come down. So I actually don't know where we're landing. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna be landing over, like, a nice little grass field. Alright? Okay. Jebediah, we're coming in hot! Jebediah, please! Okay, the parachute activates just above 100 meters, and, okay, the heat should explode because we were a bit too heavy for it. But now we are going to make a new rocket, because today we are going to be trying to go to the moon. So here we go. Let's just see what parts we have. So yeah, I'm just looking for some good parts to make the first stage. And this is our new rocket. It should take us to the moon. So, okay, here we go. The first stage activates, which is completely SLBs, which means I can't control where we go. So if we start tipping over to the side, then Jebediah is kind of cooked. And so we're gonna go up. So we're gonna burn out fuel in a bit. So let's just wait until that happens. The next stage is liquid fuel, so we're gonna be able to gimbal it. Okay, and stage separation. So we're gonna start going onto our side a little bit. We have to make up for what we didn't do because we didn't go onto our side that much that time when we were using the first stage. So we're 22,000 meters above the ground, and we're gonna try cruising into an orbit. It's getting kind of hot there because we're moving so fast through the atmosphere that the air kind of turns into a plasma around us. Yeah, just no rocket stuff. Okay, so here, I think we're approaching orbit. No. Okay, now we are approaching orbit because we're just doing our burn to get into an actual orbit. So, hang on. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Come on. Now we are in an actual orbit. So, next thing we have to do is calculate how to get to the moon. So, you see me doing that right here. I'm just trying to get a good encounter for the moon that grazes over the surface, because we don't want to get into orbit around the moon. We just want to kind of get close to it, fly past it, go away from it. Alright, here we go. And we're going to turn around our rocket to then do a maneuver there. And we're accelerating to push our orbit to the moon. Okay. And we just lost this stage, so we are down to our final stage. Okay, we have made it to the moon, and now we're just doing some final little course corrections because we couldn't get it that precise, and we're doing some science high over the moon, and we're gonna wait until we're close to the moon. Here we go, coming down here. Okay, we are 190,000 meters above the moon. Okay, here we are coming in super fast. We're just gonna fly over it as long as there's no too tall mountains that are above like 9,000 meters above sea level. So we're gonna do some nice little science above the moon. And pretty soon we're gonna start going away from the moon. We're gonna reach our closest point. Okay, and Jebediah does a little EVA around the moon. Wow, that is amazing. Pretty soon the KSP hopes that we can actually land here, but we'll see in the next episode or two. Okay, so now all we have to do is we have to make a maneuver that will put our periapsis into the atmosphere so that the atmosphere can slow us down enough to land. So here we go. We're going to slow down a bit. There we go. And now we're warping down. Okay. Oh, we're in the atmosphere. So Jebediah forgot to separate it before he entered the atmosphere. So with that last second clutch, he saved himself basically. And yeah, so we are moving at 3,000 meters a second. That is insanely fast. So he's gonna try and spin the craft to, just like evenly bake it. We don't want one side of it to be burnt more than the other. Okay, and here we are decelerating enough, so there we go. The plasma, we've kind of slowed down enough where it's not too bad. Okay, now we're down and we've deployed a parachute, and we should be hitting the ground any second now. And boom! We have successfully went to the moon and back. So this is all of our science. Now let's go unlock some stuff. So we're just going to get some more stuff for the next video. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I have so many more plans for this series. I hope we can colonize like other planets. That's what I want to do. It's my main goal in this series, to colonize like other solar systems, other planets. It's gonna be insane, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. See ya!